Hello, good evening, and welcome inside UBCO Okanagan Gymnasium for this women's volleyball matchup in the Canada West Conference. Thompson Rivers University WolfPack are here to battle the UBCO Okanagan Heat in this Week 6 matchup. The Heat enter with a 3-5 record. The WolfPack 6-2 in second place in the standings. First, starting rotation player introductions announced courtside from our public address for the WolfPack. Play-by-play commentary alongside Marvin Leo, I'm Jason Wang. Just ahead of the first serve to start the match, we would like to acknowledge on behalf of the UBC Okanagan campus that the grounds of the school here in Kelowna is situated in the traditional and ancestral territory of the Silks Okanagan Nation and their peoples. From wherever you are tuning into us, watching on Canada West.tv live stream, we hereby acknowledge that they are the caretakers and owners of these lands. The WolfPack are in their black jerseys with red numbering, and the libero Olivia Andulovich in the alternate white. The Heat in their white jerseys with royal blue numbers, with Chloe Ladd and Sydney Matthews in the alternate black libero jerseys. The first serve on the broadcast left side of the net from our sideline camera view to start the match, with the WolfPack setter, Libby Meldrum. Finseth bumps at the left side attack. 2-0 kill, Kirsten Hill, first chance to hit the ball. She's got her team to side out quickly. Kylan Finseth's turn to serve. Her jump float serve goes in the middle to Andulovich. Right side attack, hit out wide.
Just a slight mistake for the WolfPack, but let's talk about that set. She fooled me. I'll tell you why I thought that was going outside. Almost a great right side swing for Rita.
Meldrum to the left side attack, tip shot blocked back against Hale Ward and ends the rally there. Heat with some solid defense in the front row gets the service point to lead by 3. Third service ball for Kylan Finseth. This one in the middle. And Olajovic makes the pass to Meldrum. Left side attack. Hit cross by Hale Ward. Tip shot in the middle. Miss by Natalie Funk. WolfPack gets their first side out. And their Turkish transfer player Rita Erlalila Tepai on serve at 1-3. A former member of the Turkish national team. Right side a transition. Kirsten Hill again, this time on the other sideline. Hits the crossing skill shot. Gets her own turn to serve rotated. Her team leads by 3. Kirsten Hill's float serve in the middle. Starts the rally to Andalevich. Left side attack. Blocked back against Gent. Right side switch. And the right to left. Ball hit wide left.
The Heat's definitely coming at this first set guns blazing. Their warm-up looked pretty well. So far they're showing that tenacity.
Hill second ball on serve. In the middle again to Andalevich. Left side hit from Gent. It goes cross court. That's good enough to end the rally and get them side out. 2-5.
Slight collision between Colleen Finseth and Natalie Funk as that transition pass.
Faith Christensen's turn to serve. 2-5. The float serve goes in the middle to Hill. Finseth to Funk right beside her. Diving dig out by Meldrum. Keeps the rally going. Left side switch to Jenkins. Double blocked. The back row dig out by Erlilia Tepai. And the transition left side attack block back against Gent. Right side switch on the counter. Josipovic hits the WolfPack in the front. A front row dig by the Heat. Transition to the right side attack block back. Josipovic. A free ball goes back to the WolfPack as the Heat couldn't scramble to make an attack. Long rally ended at the right side. Hale Ward. Service point. Thompson Rivers ending the longest rally of the match so far through 8 points played. Service point to Thompson Rivers to keep Christensen serving. Her next ball goes cross court to Jenkins. Attack by Funk. Set up quickly by her setter right beside her. Funk rotates her turn to serve. Her team leads by 3. Float serve goes cross court to Erlilia Tepai. Left side hit. Blocked back against Gent. Right side switch. And hit cross, but out. Hale Ward looking for the baseline. Just missed it. Service point Okanagan to lead by 4. Next ball from Funk. Meldrum sets up her middle blocker right beside her. Dan Shiva hits the kill to the right side. The Bulgarian transfer for the WolfPack gets them the side out 4-7. Hale Ward's turn to serve. Looking to close a 3-point gap for her side. Cross court jump spin serve to Funk. Madison Gardner's first chance to attack. Converts it going to the right sideline.
I think it was a great set by Kylan Finseth herself. Seeing that she had a one-on-one, taking her chances with Madison Gardner for that side out for the Heat. Heat leading 8-4.
Josipovic's turn to serve. Her float serve goes in the middle. Erlilia Tepai makes a bump pass. Right side attack. Blocked back against Dan Shiva. Left side switch to Gent. Block at the net.
The Heat currently has a super tall block at the front with Corey Jenkins and Madison Gardner at the front, along with Kylan Finseth. It's definitely an intimidating wall to see.
Service points lead by 5. Second ball on serve from Maria Josipovic. Meldrum's the left side attack. Kira Gent hits over Finseth. Left side switch. Double block by the WolfPack in the middle. Looked like Dan Shiva getting the most of her hands on the ball. Side out TRU at 5 serving 9. Their next serve to come from Kira Gent. Hill makes the bump pass to Ladd. It's too tight to the net for Jenkins to hit left-handed. Service point to close it within 3. Gent's next ball is into the net to yield the side out 10-6. And the next turn of serve moves Corey Jenkins to the next ball. Standing float serve from Jenkins starts the rally to Andilovic. Meldrum sets a left side attack. Odolile Tepe hits cross. And a net save at the hands of Odolile Tepe is not salvageable. Service point to lead by 5. Second ball on serve from Jenkins. In the middle again to Andilovic. Meldrum back tests the right side attack, and Danchiva hits through a very welcoming gap to her eyes through the middle.
She's got such a fast arm swing. I couldn't even keep up with it with my own eyes. It's definitely a dangerous swing for Danchiva, letting her to the service line.
Tallest player on the Wolfpack roster at 6'5". She hits the 7 serving 11 float serve. Princess sets a left side attack. Hill double block back, saved by Ladd to keep the rally going. Left side switch to Erlelia Tepai, soft block by Gardner. The Heat recycled a left side transition. Hill hits in the middle, and that's good enough to end the rally.
Just a slight hiccup, miscommunication from the TRU Wolfpack. I guess it's the start of the first set. They're just warming up their gears.
Next rotation of serves moves the ball to Madison Gardner, middle blocker for the Heat. 12 serving 7. Float serve to the left side, a one-handed pass. It's a bit off balance. The Wolfpack surrender free ball. Princess sets a left side attack. Hill down the left sideline. It's just missed, wide left. Thompson Rivers rotates the next ball to Libby Meldrum on the 8 serving 12 rally. Princess sets the left side ball. Hill hits down the middle. Andulayevich dig goes on top of the net into a jousting position. Chair umpire calls the ruling in favor for the Heat.
I think it was a slight net violation on that joust.
Kylan Finseth on the next ball at 13 serving 8. A jump float serve goes cross and it's out. Correctly judged to let land by Olivia Andilovic. Next rotation of serve to Rita Erlilia Tepe, 9-13. The float serve is out the back too far. That concedes the 14 serving 9 rotation. Next ball with Kirsten Hill. Hill's float serve is into the net as well. Exchange of 3 missed serves, both teams combined. And next rotation moves Faith Christensen to the ball. Her float serve starts to rally to Hill. Vinceth to Funk right beside her. It gets the open pocket and the ball around Danchiva's right. Funk rotates her turn to serve, 15-10. Jump float serve from her goes cross court to Aurelia Tapai. Left side attacks, a tip shot by Gent, dug out in the middle. The counter by Josipovic is hit out too far, going for the diagonal corner.
Do like the attempt from Josipovic. I think she was looking for some hands up there with that tall blocker at the front, trying to get some fingers, but unfortunately she just couldn't find her way through and hit that ball out.
Off the WolfPack bench, Madison Machen comes on to take over the service rotation for Hale Ward. Their float serve starts the 11-5 rally. It's on a forced ace as the Heat passing line shank the pass.
It was a nice float serve coming in at a tall angle and dropping down short towards Kirsten Hill.
Second ball for Machen. Goes cross court to Jenkins. Josipovic setting back to Jenkins. A free ball to the WolfPack. Attack in the middle. Dan Shiva capitalizes on the chance. Hits to her left. Timeout from the Okanagan bench called by head coach Steve Manuel, and his Heat will receive serve again from the WolfPack. 13-15 in the first. Back on serve with the WolfPack. 13-15. Machen's float serve to Jenkins. Vinceth backs at the right side ball. Josipovic double blocked by the WolfPack. Gent and Dan Shiva combo block. Serving run with Madison Machen continues. This next rally starts 14-15. Vinceth to the left side. Double block again. Dan Shiva this time side to side with Meldrum.
Seems that the Heat is having a lot of trouble trying to get through this block. They can't figure out how to get over Dan Shiva's tall 6'5" wingspan.
Machen's next ball to cross-court angle again and draws Jenkins into a passing error.
This is the danger of a float serve. Such a knuckleball can change the direction of how the ball is going. Go forward, drop down, shift left to right. It's the art of the float.
Jenkins makes a steadier bump pass this time. It's playable for Hill. The bump set back to Jenkins at left side. Tip shot dug out by Machen. Meldrum, left side switch. The Gent hits it through the middle. Kill on the baseline. Timeout taken quickly again from the Okanagan bench. 6 points in a row from the serving run, serving with Madison Machen. The WolfPack now lead by 2.
Machen back on the service line, looking to see if she can find her 7th ace of the night.
Float serve in the middle to Hill. Vinceth sets a left side ball. Corey Jenkins hits down the sideline. It's ruled a 2-0 kill despite landing out. The WolfPack players are not particularly convinced why there was a ruling for a 2-0 kill when None of their defenders jumped for high enough to reach a block. Head coach Chad Grimm is pleading the case for his team. The chair umpire's ruling, which apparently will not change.
I guess you could say that the chair umpire said that he has pleaded guilty. Hayden Hagel up to serve.
Off the bench, Hagel swaps out Finseth for the setter responsibilities and serves this ball 16-17. Lilia Tapai gets the ball to Meldrum, left side attacking chance. Kira Gent beats the Heats, double block. Gent rotates her turn to serve, leading by 2, 18-16. Float serve in the middle to Funk. Hagel bumps at the left side attack, and it's missed there by Rachel Rosser, newly substituted in from the last substitution as well. Service point, Thompson Rivers to lead by 3. Next ball from Gent goes to Jenkins at the left side. Madison Gardner swinging for the left sideline is just a little bit late. Goes too far left.
I think the Heat strategy right now is trying to beat Shiva in that middle, trying to get as fast as they can, running a 31 to try to beat her off the legs, but unfortunately it's not happening for the Heat.
Next ball from Gent starts the 20 serving 16 rally. Left side attacking chance. Rosser is blocked by Dan Shiva in the middle. Just an absolute tower force right now. Middle blocking for the Wolfpack. Another change off the Okanagan bench. This time will be Faith Solaki changing out Corey Jenkins. 21 serving 16 on the next ball from Gent. Solaki makes her first play on the ball with this pass. Tip shot from Gardner's dugout by Machin, and the back row hit out by Kira Gent, but it's grazed the Heat blocker's hands on the way out, so it's a tool kill. Side out Wolfpack. Gent at 22-16, float serve to Solaki. Hagel to Gardner right beside her, gets the ball down through the middle channel. Long the way to side out on the Okanagan side. This time they rotate the ball 17-22 to Solaki. Float serve goes cross court to Gent. Meldrum sets the left side ball. Adulayevic's ball soft block. Attack in the middle this time. Dan Shiva hits the Funk. The left side counter. Hill hits in the middle. Adulayevich digs it out. Left side counter. Lila Tepe's kill ends the rally.
I think that the TRU Wolfpack has an upper hand in the communication basis. You can see that they're flowing super well. They're definitely working like a well-oiled machine.
Next rotation moves the ball to Maria Danshiva at 23-17. Her float serve starts the rally to Ladd. Hagel sets the left side ball. Hales tip shot gets by Libby Meldrum. Side out for Okanagan at 18-23. Next ball with Madison Gardner. Jump float serve is hit in the net. That gives away side out with set point chances to the opponents. The Wolfpack have 6 chances at set points here, 24-18. The first of which will be served from their setter, Libby Meldrum. Off the bench, Hale Ward returns to the front row as well. Ace serve closes out set point. Meldrum scores the 25-18 ace to give the Wolfpack the first set in their favor. We'll continue in this women's matchup of Canada West Conference Volleyball. We'll resume the match for the start of the second set. You're watching live from CanadaWest.tv. From Kelowna continues after this.
drink bottles too. The right fuel.
We normally associate the color red with things that are hot and blue colors with objects that are cooler. But in fact, blue light is far more energetic than red light. If you burn natural gas with a poor flow of oxygen, you only get about 1,000 degrees Celsius as the temperature. It's an incomplete, inefficient combustion of the fuel. But if you increase the oxygen flow, then that temperature increases, and the temperature of the flame shifts to a bright, intense blue, over 1,500 degrees. The blue flame is the most efficient, the most intense, and the hottest that it can get. And here at UBCO, our flames burn blue.
I just wanna go all night, I just wanna go insane, touching the summer rain, hotter than the bluest flame, hotter than the bluest flame. Never get you out my mind, never get you out my brain, wanna do it all again, hotter than the bluest flame, hotter than the bluest flame. I just wanna go all night, I just wanna go insane, touching the summer rain, hotter than the bluest flame, hotter than the bluest flame. Never get you out my mind, never get you out my brain, wanna do it all again.
Out of the intermission break, we'll resume for the start of the second set following the changeover of ends. And Marvin, you have an update on the box score.
Yes, sir. For Thompson Rivers, they've got 29 attacks. They've got 9 kills. Their hitting percentage is currently at a .138. Let's not forget that 3 service aces for Thompson River. Their current lead score is Kira Gent with 4 kills. For the Heat, they have 32 attacks, 10 kills, a hitting percentage of .031. And their current leader is Kirsten Hill with 4 kills.
Attacking error from the WolfPack starts the first point, and Madison Gardner will continue on serving the second ball. Gardner's jump float serve goes to the left side, and it forces a missed pass against Andalajevic. Third ball on serve from Gardner into the left corner. It's close to a clean ace, just past the baseline. A side out to Thompson Rivers, a 1 serving 2. Their next ball to come from their setter, Libby Meldrum. Their float serve lands in the net. It gives away the 3 serving 1 rotation of serve. Next up is the Heat setter, Kylan Finseth. Finseth float serve is out as well. Exchange of missed serves between both teams. Next rotation will move the ball to Rita or Lilia Tepai. Two serving 3, her float serve goes cross court to Jenkins. Finseth, one-handed set, attempted to reach Josipovic, it's not in the right place. service point by TRU to tie at 3-all. Second ball on serve from Aurelia Tepai. A walking approach to a float serve. Right side attack, and Kirsten Hill hits the cross-court kill.
It was a great side out by the Heat. Kirsten Hill finding that cross shot. Just took some time to analyze that. Back into my head, getting a little replay. She definitely saw that angle before that swing. Leading a side out for the four leading Heat.
Hill's float serve in the middle, starts the next rally. And the left side attack gets them side out right back. Kira Gent makes that side out kill to tie it 4-all. And the next transition of serve moves it to Faith Christensen. Float serve in the middle to Chloe Ladd. Vincent sets it up for her middle blocker right beside her. Natalie Funk hits the kill to her left. Lead changing side out 5, serving 4. Funk moves her own turn to serve. Her float serve goes in the middle. Meldrum sets a left side attack. Gent soft block by the Heat in the front. The counter by Gardner, hitting to Meldrum. Jenkins pushes back a joust ball, dug out by Aurelia Tepai, and the left side blocked. Double block Gardner and Josipovic.
It was a good read by both the middle, Madison Gardner and Maria Josipovic. They kind of saw that the other side was a little too free, so they closed that block.
Next ball from Funk at 6, serving 4. Right side attack, blocked back, and now the counter attack is a left-handed tip shot and a hand switch play by Gardner, well improvised.
It was definitely a good set. I think it was a little rushed. I don't think Madison Gardner was expecting a quick 51 off the setup like that. However, they did get that side out point. Hopefully this gains a little bit of momentum for the Heat.
Timeout called from the WolfPack bench by head coach Chad Grimm. His team will receive serve again at 7, serving 4 in the second. I'll give you an update of 4 other matchups in Canada West Conference Women's Volleyball on this Friday evening. In Winnipeg, the Westmen beat the Dinos in straights. In Winnipeg, also the other Winnipeg City team, Manitoba Bisons, beat the Regina Cougars 3-0. Currently in progress in Vancouver, UBC Thunderbirds against the Trinity Western Spartans just underway. And also in Edmonton, Alberta Pandas in straights beat the Mount Royal Cougars. Back to play out of the huddles. We'll resume with Natalie Funk on serve. Her team leads by 3. Float serve in the middle to Aurelia Tepai. Attack by Danshiva, set up well by Meldrum right beside her.
That was a perfect side out for the TRU WolfPack. Just knowing that a 3 pass is coming in, that was a good 51 down the line.
Hale Ward rotates to the next ball at 5, serving 7. Her jump spin serve is hit, not enough spin to bring it back down. Side out conceded at 8, serving 5. Next ball with Maria Josipovic. Float serve in the middle. Aurelia Tepai makes the first pass. Danshiva hits the left side attack. Hale digs it out. Jenkins plays a free ball. Meldrum sets the right side step around. Danshiva hits it down the middle. TRU side out to rotate the next ball at 6, serving 8. Kira Gent. Her float serve goes cross court to Jenkins. Vinceth bump sets to Jenkins left side. Tool kill against Danshiva.
That was a good setup by Kylan Finseth, having Corey Jenkins find that tool kill. It's definitely a hard angle for her. Just trying to see that area. 2 of the tall blockers finding her way through. Side out for the Heat.
Jenkins's serve starts a 9-6 rally. Left side ball. Aurelia Tepai beats the opposing double block. Thompson Rivers side out at 7-9. The next ball with their middle blocker from Bulgaria, Maria Dancheva. Jenkins can't come up with a clean bump pass. It concedes the ace.
I think the TRU Wolfpack is definitely putting that service line towards Corey Jenkins, relating from the first set and this current set. Definitely a lot of balls are going towards her, trying to get her off her mental game.
Next ball from Dancheva goes in the middle to Funk. Left side setup. Hill crushes the sideline kill. Just beats Hale Ward for straight pace.
I like the way that she curled her elbow in, getting enough power and whip to get into that line shot instead of a cross shot.
10 serving 8 on the next ball from Gardner, going to the left sideline. And Ilievich makes the first pass, the left side attack. Tip shot dug out in the middle by the Wolfpack. The follow-up is another tip shot, this time Andila Ilievich, or pardon me, Erlelia Tepai finds a tip shot, it lands in the middle. Nine serving 10 on the side out. TRU next ball with Libby Meldrum. Jenkins makes a bump pass. It goes backwards a little bit. Chloe Ladd tracks it down. Hill makes the free ball play. Meldrum to Christensen right beside her. Gets the ball to go around Natalie Funk.
It's definitely two tall players going for the block and the kill. I think Natalie Funk just couldn't read that ball in time. She shifted her body a little too much from, I guess, my perspective, to the left, leading to a block kill for the TRU Wolfpack.
Out of bounds track down play, going into a joust on top of the net, pushed over by Funk. Right side's a tip shot, lands in the front row pot. Hale Ward spots the defensive formation, leaving an opening in the middle.
The TRU Wolfpack is definitely finding these pot kills. They're just finding that way, finding the gaps, getting that momentum point, trying to side out as quickly as they can.
A lead change at 11 serving 10 forces the Okanagan side to use the timeout here as head coach Steve Manuel talk things over as players and receive serve again here in the middle of the second set. Back to play with the Wolfpack on serve with Meldrum, 11-10. Josipovic, that's the left side attack. Excellent double block by the Wolfpack. Hale Ward closing down Josipovic up the left side.
Kirsten Hill just trying to find that line shot once more. She was trying to turn that body, and unfortunately there was a block in her way.
12-10 on the next ball for Meldrum. Left side ball for Hill, goes cross court. Gent dug it out, and the follow-up hit on the overblock is hit out wide by Hill.
I definitely know what it feels like to miss a party ball. It's definitely not a party in the USA, I'll tell you that.
13-10, the serving run with Meldrum continues. Left side attack for Hill, going cross again. Gent digs it out. Erlelia Tepai's counter, dug out by Chloe Ladd on a reflex dig. Left side counter by Hiltz down the middle. Over bumped into the net, unsalvageable there. Excellent defensive transition by the Heat.
Chloe Ladd taking that dig like textbook. You can tell that the way that she broke the momentum of the ball by leaning back towards it, leading a side-out kill for the Heat.
Kylan Finseth on the next ball, 11 serving 13. Float serve in the middle. Gent makes the pass. Meldrum, left side set up. Erlelia Tepai hits cross to Matthews. From the back row, Jenkins has to yield the free ball. Attack in the middle by Christensen. Diving save in the front by Josipovic. Keeps the rally going. Left side switch to Olivia Tepai. Dug out by Hill. Right side transition. Josipovic's tip shot dug out by the Wolfpack. They go to the left side corner. Well spotted ball by Olivia Tepai.
That's that court awareness I was talking about. In the previous men's game, a lot of court awareness from both sides, and she's just showing that she also has the same gift. A great rally for the Heat and the TRU Wolfpack. The Wolfpack still showing lots of tenacity right now.
Olivia Tepai rotates her own turn to serve, starting the 14-11 rally. Left side attack, Josipovic crushes this cross-court kill. Kirsten Hill rotates to the next ball at 12-14. Float serve in the middle to Andy Ilyevic. And attacking chance by Christensen's hit out too far.
I definitely think running 31 plays is a hard thing as a setter. Finding the right speed and tempo and finding the apex of your middle blocker. It's definitely a hard, risky set. However, it does side out a lot.
Next ball from Hill starts a 13-14 rally. Right side attack, and Hale Ward gets the cross-court angle to go through.
From up here up at the broadcasting center, she looked a little angry on that swing. Definitely used a lot of shoulder and elbow momentum just to get that whip and crack.
Faith Christensen on the next ball. Cross-court float serve to Jenkins. Gets up to attack off her own pass. Gets it over the double block. Left side counter by Gent. Hits the lad. Vinceth, left side ball again to Jenkins. Tool kill against Hale Ward.
Jenkins is not having any pressure, even though they keep serving her. She's making her way over, getting those points. She's definitely showing the court dominance right now as the outside hitter.
Funk for the Heat at 14-15. Can't get the ball high enough to clear the net. That gives away the 16-14 side out. From the Thompson Rivers bench, they'll substitute to the serving rotation to bring in Machin. She takes over Hale Ward's turn to serve. Madison Machin's float serve at 16-14 goes cross court to Jenkins. Attack in the middle by Funk or by Gardner, blocked back by Danshiva. Left side hit by Jenkins, dug out by Machin. Left side countering attack, and Kira Gent scores cross court kill.
I think Kylie Vincent was definitely trying to find the fastest route out of this serving pressure. Madison Gardner unfortunately could not get past the hands of Danshiva.
17-14 on the next ball from Machin. Vincent sets it left side to Jenkins. It's a tip shot. Soft block, touched by Danshiva. It's not savable by her teammates in the front row. Out of the Okanagan bench, they'll change the service rotation here as Hayden Hagel takes the ball from Maria Josipovic. Heat formation now has two setters on the floor at the same time. Ace serve by Hagel gets them a point within a point at 16-17. Second ball on serve from Hagel goes to the middle. Lelia Tape makes the bump pass. Block back against Gent the first time. The second time Gent goes to fill the tip shot. Hagel digs it out. Vincent setting a left side ball. Tool kill. Corey Jenkins again, left side.
A beautiful pickup by Hayden Hagel. She kind of saw that tip coming in, which is why she took a little bit of a shorter step into the court instead of playing that long, trusting her teammates for those long shots as well.
17-all. Third ball on serve from Hayden Hagel. Goes to the right side to Gent. Tip shot by Meldrum, attacking on two. It's dug out by Hagel. Left side ball. Jenkins blocked, saved by Hill. Second chance to follow. Blocked in the same place. This time it ends the rally. Meldrum and Danshiva combo block. Lead changing side out, rotates the next ball to Kira Gent. 18-17, Funk makes the bump pass to Finseth. Left side ball. Jenkins beats the double block going cross court to the middle. From the Okanagan bench, this will be a substitution to the service rotation. Ava Dahl takes over for Corey Jenkins. Float serve, starts the rally 18-all. Meldrum moves the ball to the left side. Aurelia Tepai hits cross. It's good enough to find the open angle. Lead change on side out again. And the next ball to Maria Danshiva. (19-18) float serve starts the rally to Chloe Ladd. Finseth moves the ball to the left. Hill hits it down the middle. Danshiva digs it out. Ladd makes it diving dig. Left side attack again. Hill misses it to the left side this time. Service point to lead by 2. Wolfpack will carry on serving, but this will have to wait for a timeout huddle as head coach Steve Manuel elects to use his last remaining timeout in the second set before receiving serve again at 20-18. Continuing on out of the huddle, we'll see the Wolfpack carry on serving with Danshiva, leading by 2 in the second set. The float serve goes down the left side to Dahl. Left side attacking chance. Hill hits to Gent. Free ball comes back to the Heat. Finseth, jousting position, blocked back from Aurelia Tepe. And the left side tip shot by Hill's dug out by Machen. Left side counter, Lilia Tepe's tip shot. Funk digs it out. Hill double blocked in the middle. Faith Christensen.
I think Kirsten Hill was trying a little too hard to get a little bit of a tool kill. Unfortunately, she found the hands of Faith Christensen in getting a straight down block. TRU is finding their momentum points as they're clapping along the sidelines.
Wolfpack lead by 3. Next ball from Danshiva goes to Dahl at the left side. One-handed set by Finseth to Hill. Gets a tip shot to go by, but it's a tool kill by Christensen in the middle.
I think the slide is a very effective swing, especially in women's volleyball. You see it quite often. It's definitely a way to side out as fast as you can, leading some blockers as well. It's a good way to also get a one-on-one as well.
Float serve starts at 22-18 rally from Danshiva. Gardner hits the kill to her left, gets a much needed side out. Okanagan bench will return Josipovic to the front row to change out Hagel as they'll serve the next ball with Gardner at 19-22. Her float serve through the back out, correctly judged to let land by Olivia Andalievich. Thompson Rivers bench will restore a front row position here to return Hale Ward. As Libby Meldrum delivers the 23 serving 19 float serve. Left side tip shot by Hill. Dug out by Olivia Tapai. Right side countering attack. Blocked back. First time from Ward. Second time she plays a tip shot. Lands on the pot.
Hale Ward is definitely finding these kills easily. She's taking that first swing, knowing that it can recycle back for her, and finding that pot tip. Beautiful side out. Match point for TRU.
5 chances at set points here. 24-19. Left side for ball for Hill. Double blocked by Christensen in the middle. They take the set clinching 25-19 score, and they'll go into the intermission break leading 2-0. Watching Canada West Conference women's volleyball, will continue with this Thompson Rivers versus UBC Okanagan matchup for the start of the third set, live from the UBC Okanagan Gymnasium in Kelowna. Out of the intermission break, just before we start the third set of play, we'll take an update of the box score statistics with Marvin.
All right, so with Thompson Rivers, they're leading with 59 attacks, 22 kills. Their current hitting percentage is at a .237. Currently, they have 27 digs. Their leading scores are Kira Gent with 7 kills, Hale Ward with 5. Moving down to the UBCO Okanagan, they've got 69 attacks, 21 kills. Their hitting percentage is at a .087. They've currently got 23 digs. Their current lead score is tied. Corey Jenkins with 6, Kirsten Hill with 6. Just leading right under is Madison Gardner with 4. I think I've definitely noticed that in the last 2 sets, TRU is definitely getting the heat off with their serve receive. A lot of out-of-system plays coming from the Heat, forcing the outside ball. Their 2 large blockers for TRU is definitely getting them in scrambles. Let's see how they can attack this large block.
Changeover events has swapped the 2 teams, and the WolfPack will play the left side of the net from our camera view in the third. First service ball on the WolfPack side with Libby Meldrum. Jump float serve from her, starts the rally to Hill. Natalie Funk backtracking to get the ball back. Hill makes the attacking play, hitting to Andalevich. Right side transition, first chance to attack, and Hale Ward finds the gap cross court.
Andalevich controlled that down ball from Kirsten Hill with ease. She's dropping that right knee down, lifting her shoulders up, getting that 3 pass over, and the side out for TRU.
Left side attack to Hill. Soft block by Olivia Tepai, and the jousting position ball lands in the net from the Wolfpack side.
I think Libby Meldrum was attempting a 51 there. I think just a little too high for Faith Christensen. A little miscommunication as well, I think. Having that side out for the Heat with Madison Gardner up to serve.
Gardner's float serve goes to the left side. A shanked pass is a forced ace into the hands of Andalevich.
I think that is Madison Gardner's second ace of the night. Both aces towards Olivia Andalevich.
Second ball on serve from Gardner. Goes to Andalevich again. A steadier bump pass reaches Meldrum. Left side, that's a tip shot by Olivia Tepai. Dug out in the front by Vinceth, and a double block closes down Kirsten Hill. Wolfpack defense gets them the service point. Rita Olivia Tepai on the next ball. Stand float serve gets the ball through to Jenkins. Tip shot stuck out by Andalevich. Free ball goes back to the Heat. Right side switch to Josipovic. Hits the open gap cross court.
That was an outstanding combo play at first before it got dug out by TRU. I think they ran a little bit of a slower pace 61 for Maria Josipovic, and then a back to right side, having her side out for the Heat.
3 serving 2 on the next ball from Josipovic. Serve to Gent. Right side, it's tip shot by Ward. Dug out off the net. And the transition play scores a turnaround rally side out.
What a beautiful dig from Sydney Matthews. She kind of saw that roll shot was coming in, adjusted her feet, did a little bit of a split step, I see. Getting a nice dig and a side out for the Heat.
Next ball from Josipovic. Hit into the net. It will transition the next serve to the Wolfpack, to Faith Christensen, 3 serving 4. Christensen's float serve to the left side to Chloe Ladd. Vinceth setting a left side attacking chance to Hill. Hits down the middle. Olivia Tepai digs it out. And the left side attack by Gent. Gets a referee's whistle interruption. Net violation ruled against the Heat. May have been a brush of the net by the blocking attempt. Coming back down from the jump. Christensen's next ball is a float serve to Hill. Diving rescue attempt by Vinceth, can't save. A bobbled pass.
Yeah, I think currently the Heat is struggling on their serve receive, as I mentioned before this set happened. They're definitely, TRU's getting them out of system, making them run a little bit, getting some cardio work done. Fortunately that the Heat can't capitalize on the passing.
Outside hitter substitution here from the Heat bench. Changes on to Lucky. She gets up to attack this ball. Soft block back. Joust on top of the net. Pushed over by Funk. Right side counter. Hit for the tool kill by Ward.
A little bit of a waterfall block. I think Natalie Funk and Faith Selecki were trying to press as much as they could. Unfortunately, couldn't get enough hand on that ball.
Next ball from Christensen, serve to Ladd. Left-handed tip shot and a hand switch from Funk. It's dug out by Meldrum, and then left side blocking chance, scores tool kill. Timeout from the Okanagan bench. They'll receive serve again from the Wolfpack, 7-4 in the third. Out of the huddle, we'll resume with the Wolfpack on serve with a 3-point lead. Faith Christensen's float serve has the Heat passing line in trouble again. This time it's a shanked bump pass. And the next ball from Christensen will start the 8-serving-4 rally. Angled in the middle to Jenkins. Finseth, the funk right beside her. It's hit too low to clear the net.
Seems like TRU has found their momentum. Definitely serving out hard float serves. Heat can't seem to capitalize on a good pass to a side out, unfortunately, having a 9-4 lead for the TRU Wolfpack.
Jenkins makes the bump pass to the net. Too high, clears the net. Knocked down by Gent, was dug out. Tip shot by Josipovic. Lilia Tepe makes a defensive play. First attacking chance from the left side, Gent. It's dug out by the Heat. The right side counter. Hale Ward scores cross-court kill. Off the Okanagan bench, this will be a double substitution. Change of setter and outside hitter. Hayden Hagel and Rachel Rosser come on. They relieve Maria Josipovic and Kylan Finseth. 10-serving-4, and the next ball from Christensen. Out the back too far. That will yield the side out at 5-10. Next ball with Faith Selecki. Selecki's jump float serve in the middle to Lilia Tepai, and missed attack. Danchiva swinging at the ball, just not enough to clear the net. Six to 10 on the second ball from Selecki. Lilia Tepai makes the bump pass. Meldrum back sets the right side ball. Hale Ward's ball blocked back. Free ball goes to the Heat. Hagel sets up the funk attack right beside her. Dug out by Lilia Tepai. Left side switch, and Kira Gent hits it to the baseline. Wolfpack substitution will change out the service rotation. Madison Machin relieves Hale Ward. She'll serve the next ball 11-6. Float serve in the middle to Chloe Ladd. Hagel backs us the right side ball. Rosser hits cross to Meldrum. Left side attack, double block back. Second chance follow up. Kira Gent's tip shot dug out by Jenkins. Back row attack by Selecki. Machin digs it out. Lilia Tepai's tip shot. Hagel. Tip shot at the left side, missed at the left sideline by Jenkins.
I think for the Heat, that pipe was a little risky. Faith Selecki couldn't get her feet in time. Unfortunately, had to tip that ball over. I think TRU's definitely found their momentum, keeping that pressure towards the Heat, forcing another timeout.
This will be the last timeout exhausted from the Heat bench by head coach Steve Manuel, and his players will receive serve again at 12-6 in the third. Wolfpack return out of the huddle. With service by Libby Meldrum, 12-6. Or pardon me, by Madison Machin at 12-6. Free ball from the Heat pass again. Attack in the middle, Danchiva hits it through the pipe.
TRU is definitely finding the fastest way to side out and just end rallies as quickly as they can. Leading that ball back to Danchiva, finding her 6th kill of the night.
Next ball on serve from Machen, hit out too far, correctly judged to land by Matthews. Next turn of serve goes to Natalie Funk at 7-13. Float serve goes cross court, Gent to Meldrum. Bump set crosses the net, it's poached on top by Rosser.
Good way to find that party ball from Rachel Rosser. She had 2 blockers and she still managed to get a kill. An amazing side out for the Heat. Hopefully they can gain this momentum back.
Next ball from Funk goes cross court to Gent. Right side step around. Danchiva hits it through the middle.
That was an amazing set made by Libby Meldrum. It was a very far right side set. No spin, very quiet. Good pace as well. Side out for the TRU Wolfpack.
Hero Gent delivers the 14 serving 8 float serve. Matthew makes the pass to Hagel. Setter stump comes at an opportune time.
I think it was a attempted 31. It's a little hard to tell from up here at the broadcasting center, but it looked rushed. However, it was a side out for the Heat.
Service substitution from the Okanagan bench. They'll return their starting setter, Finseth, to the next ball. Okanagan side has to sort out their player rotation to make sure they're still in the correct order following the substitution change. Finseth's serve gets us back underway, 9-14. Float serve goes cross to Gent. Left side attack, Olivia Tepai hits it through the middle from left side.
Wow, she's got a deadly arm swing, I'll tell you that. I definitely wouldn't want to be on the passing line for that swing. Seems like she's got a rocket for an arm.
Maria Danchiva's ball at 15-9. Her float serve to Funk. Poached party ball on top of the net. Libby Meldrum in the right place. Next ball from Danchiva, 16-9. Short to the left side. Josipovic's tip shot lands in the net.
I think she was just trying to change her pace. She was coming in a cross approach and unfortunately trying to roll into the line. Couldn't find it too much, a little too short, touching the top of the tape.
Serving run with Maria Danchiva continues from the Wolfpack side. Next ball at 17-9. Jenkins makes the bump pass to Finseth, left side attack. Josipovic hits the kill to the baseline.
An optimal side out for the Heat. Josipovic finding that gap between the 2 blockers.
Okanagan bench will elect to change the serving substitution here to swap Ava Dahl on, taking Corey Jenkins' turn on serve. Dahl at 10-17. Her float serve in the middle starts to rally to Gent. Meldrum to Christensen on the right side, step around, hits Funk. Right side counter, Josipovic. Machen digs it out. A soft block against Ward, block back against Christensen. Chair umpire stops the rally in the middle. Double contact, or pardon me, their chair umpire ruling is that the ball never touched the Okanagan side of the net.
I think on the attempted dump by Libby Meldrum, there was no touch on Madison Gardner, leading to 4 touches.
Service point brings the Heat within 6. Right side step around play. Christensen solo blocked by Selecki on the opposite side.
That was definitely a risky, far long slide for the TRU. Selecki just there waiting for that moment. Definitely a side out for the Heat. Hopefully they're getting this momentum back.
Third ball on serve from Dahl. Goes in the middle to Gent. Meldrum setting a left side attack. Olivia Tepai finds the left sideline. On the Thompson Rivers side out, they'll rotate next to serve Livy Meldrum at 18-12. Float serve goes cross to Dahl. Attack in the middle of Gardner, blocked by Christensen.
I think Madison Gardner gave too much show on her tip. She just kept holding that elbow and wasn't able to fully extend her way over Christensen's block.
Shank pass on the passing line is not salvageable for Finseth. Forced ace pushes the Wolfpack advantage up to 8.
The Heat are definitely feeling the pressure on the service line.
20 serving 12 on the next ball from Meldrum. Solaki makes the bump pass to Finseth. The right side attack. Josipovic reaches around to the inside of Orlovia Tepai. Side out at 13-20. The next ball in the hands of middle blocker Madison Gardner. The Wolfpack passing line is very aggressive, standing in the middle of the court, leaving a lot of gaps to the baseline. Andila Yevich makes the bump pass. A tip shot from the left side to Lelia Tepe, gets it over. Left side, first chance to attack. Faith Solaki through the middle. Second ball on serve for Gardner at 14-20. Left sideline angle, and it's too far left to stay in bounds. Transition of side out next to the Wolfpack at 21-14. Rita Olilia Tepai takes the ball. Pass from the Heat crosses the net back to the Wolfpack. Practical free ball. Left side counter chance for Solaki. Hits cross. It's dug out by Olivia Tepai. Right side transition to Ward. It's dug out by Dahl. Tip shot by Josipovic. Lands a kill. (18-21) side out on the kill scored by Josipovic. She rotates her own turn to serve next. A float serve from her in the middle. And Olivic's bump pass goes in the net. It's not salvageable from there. Next ball from Josipovic at 16-21. It's shanked sideways out to the right. Next rotation moves Faith Christensen to the ball. Her team leads by 6 with a 2-0 lead as well in the match overall. Float serve is a shallow trajectory ball, lands with the ace.
Faith Christensen finding another service ace for herself. It's just the dangers of a float. Coming in at such a strong angle, floating downward.
Next ball, Rosa over the top of the net cord to Dahl. Solaki hits a fadeaway cross-court ball to the opposite corner.
It was a good hustle by Kylan Finseth, the setter. Running and not shifting any trajectory off of that set, leading a perfect ball for Faith Solaki. The side out for the Heat.
Okanagan bench changes on Faith Solaki on the next ball. Float serve to the right sideline. It's wide right. It gives away the side out, and 7 match point chances for the Wolfpack. The first of which will be on Hale Ward serve.
It seems that the Heat's trying to find this service line down the line, and unfortunately they just aren't getting it as much as they want to be. Hale Ward with the spin serve.
In the middle, Matthews. Vinca sets it up left side to Selecki, or Jenkins rather, hitting to Underlievich. Right side Chancellor, and Shiva hits match point. Kale going cross court, 25-17, completes the straight sets victory for Thompson Rivers by scores of 25-18, 25-19, 25-17. The TRU side improves their record to 7-2 in the Canada West standings, while the Heat sees their record stay idle at 3-6. Marvin, your analysis for the best player of both teams.
Okay, for TRU Wolfpack, we have Kira Gent leading with 9 kills, right underneath Hale Ward with 8. Kira Gent definitely stood out tonight, leading that aggression and tenacity, showing that court the dominance on the side for TRU, leading with a .280 hitting percentage. And for the Heat, we have Corey Jenkins with 6 kills, finding those ways through the blocks, through the gaps. She's definitely shown that she's making her way back. And Kirsten Hill also with 6 kills. She's found that line shot, cross shot tool. Very versatile player.
Thompson Rivers and UBC Okanagan will play the rematch of this volleyball doubleheader, men's and women's in that order, tomorrow afternoon. Join us again as you've been tuning in to CanadaWest.tv. Good night for now from Kelowna.